Just when you were wondering where we were, here we are with two more teams in the 1984 series of Pop Quiz. The team skippers tonight, Phil Lynott and Alvin Stardust. Firstly, to Alvin's team, let's meet Kim Wilde. And from the Smiths, Morrissey. And the skipper currently feeling like Buddy Holly, but not looking like him, Alvin Stardust. They're up against the might of Phil Lynott's team, who are from KajaGooGoo, Nick Beggs. From Simple Minds, but he won't be tonight, Derek Forbes. And the skipper who's going to try and outdo Alvin, Philip Lynott. And so on to round one. Some intros coming up. I'd like to know who and what it is. Kim, you're first. Here's yours. Groovy, but who is it?
It's Chaka Khan and Rufus with it Ain't Nobody.
And Ain't Nobody, yes. We're off to a great start. 2 points. 100% so far, folks. Over to you, Nick. 2 points. We can identify this. You look happy, so obviously you like it.
Oh, it's great, yeah. Peter Gabriel, Shock the Monkey.
Peter Gabriel and Shock the Monkey, yes. 2 points there as well. Yeah. Another 2 points for you, Alvin, if you can identify this.
Crusaders.
And
Street.
Oh, Street.
Life.
Life. Yes, right. Too good for me tonight. Captain Phil, who's this? Striking stuff. It wasn't Elton on the piano.
Queen.
Yes, and?
7 Seas of Rye.
And 7 Seas of Rye. I don't know how you did it. We'll go easy on you in the first round. 2 points there. Morrissey, 1 for you to identify.
Killing Moon, Echo and the Bunnymen.
Echo and the Bunnymen, yes, absolutely right. 2 points for you, well done. And finally, Derek, 1 for you.
It's Dance Hall Days, Wang Chum.
So... right, the end of round one. Alvin's team 6, Phil Lynott's team 6. Right, now we come to round 2, where you can officially confer as opposed to unofficially conferring. Phil, your team first. I'd like you to identify the 3 songs and the 3 artists and the year that they were a hit. They were all hits in the same year.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads.
The cops are out, they're running about, don't know if they'll ever be able to block Buster out. He's gotta be caught, he's gotta be taught, 'cause he is more evil than anyone here ever thought. Is anyone blown away? Did we hear someone say? We just have got it. Oh, baby, look, there's an enormous crowd of people and they're all after my blood. I wish maybe they could tear down the walls of this theater and let me out. Oh, let me out.
I can't think of that.
Who were they?
The first one was Olivia Newton-John. That was Country Roads.
Right.
It's Elton John's sister.
And the second one was Sweet. And that was Blockbuster.
Love Brian Connolly's haircut there. It's great, isn't it?
I wasn't looking. I was too busy. And the third one was Leo Sayer. I can't think of the
So,
song.
won't let the show go
Oh,
on or something.
Yes. Just won't let the show go on. And the year?
I was about 3.
It's either 71 or 73.
Which one are you going for?
Yes.
I'd say 73.
73. 5 points. Well done. Right, Alvin, for your team the same. The artists and the songs and the year that they were hits.
No sleep last night. Been dreaming of you. Please hold me tight. 'Cause I can't stop the way that I feel. I just can't stop the way that I feel.
Well, I built my life around you, did what I thought was right. But you never cared about me, now I've seen the light. Oh, darling, there ain't no pleasing you. You make me hot, you make me sigh. You make me laugh, you make me cry. Keep me burning for your love with the touch of a velvet glove. Deborah, Deborah, I wanna reach out and grab you.
Okay, any idea of the year?
Either last year or the year before. Give us a clue?
Yeah, it was one of those two.
Yeah. I realised that.
Do you want to come back to that bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
The girl, I can't... Did anybody else have any clues for the girl?
No.
I remember the song, but I can't remember the girl. We'll come back to that. Then there was the other two girls, Chaz and Dave.
Chaz and Dave, nice girls.
And
What were
Stevie...
they singing, by the way?
Oh,
Ain't no pleasing you.
Ain't No Pleasing You.
Yeah.
And Stevie Baby, with Abracadabra.
Steve, you do know his surname, don't you? You're not just kidding.
Mills, his dad's got the circus.
Steve.
And,
Yeah, no idea of the first one.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
The
'Cause
first
she's
one was
great.
Evelyn King and Love Come Down.
Oh, yeah.
You said
Oh,
that, didn't
yes.
you?
I did,
She
yeah.
said that, actually. It's got down.
Do you know the year?
Are we going to go for one?
Yeah.
What do you think? Year before
We've got all
last.
night. I mean,
Year before last.
meaning what? 1980...
Oh, the year before last, how many clues do you want?
1982, all right. I'll give you 3 points.
Great.
At the end of round 2, Arvin's team 9, Phil's team 11. This one will sort them out. The lyric round coming up. Kim, sorry to say you're first again on this, and your lyric is Submarines in the Harbour, Incognito.
Oh, yeah. I know that one.
Oh, good. Do you want to tell me?
Well, yeah, I think
Oh,
I
I
might.
think- yeah, okay.
It's Captain Sensible.
Mhm.
And it's Captain Sensible.
That's right, yes.
Yes.
The same one you mentioned just now, the same.
Yes, it's the one that I mentioned before.
While you're thinking about the title, I'll tell you he's going to be here next week.
Great.
Mm.
He's a very nice person, too.
Yes, he is jolly nice, I find. Especially when he sang that well-known song. That's funny. I'll give you 1 point and play you the song.
Submarines in the harbour, incognito.
And it goes on to Glad It's All Over.
Of course it does.
1 out of 2. Nick, lyric coming up for
Sorry
you.
about that, boys.
At the tender age of 3, I was hooked to a machine, just to keep my mouth from spouting junk.
Thomas Dolby Hyperactive.
Thomas Dolby Hyperactive. Well done. 2 points. And Arvin, you can start chewing your nails for yours. Well, your friends with their fancy persuasion don't admit that it's part of a scheme.
No.
Well, your friends with their fancy persuasion don't admit that it's part
I
of...
was dying to say Colin Blunstone, but I won't, because it's Ace and How Long.
It is Ace and How Long? Yes, very good. Wow. Phil, a couple of lines for you. I'm not expecting to grow flowers in a desert, but I can live and breathe and see the sun in winter time. It's like a David Bellamy song. I'm not expecting to grow flowers in a desert, but I can live and breathe and see the sun in winter time.
Lenny Henry. No, I think maybe
Give him a hard one.
Van Morrison.
It's not Van Morrison, it's Big Country, and here they are to prove it.
I'm not expecting to grow flowers in the desert, but I can live and breathe and see the sun in winter time.
Big Country and In a Big Country. Nothing there, Morrissey. Couple of points for you if you can identify this lyric. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. You keep thinking that you'll never get burned.
These boots are made for walking, and Sinatra.
Absolutely right. Despite the bad way I read it, these boots are made for walking. That's good enough. Finally, Derek, for you, if you say run, I'll run with you. If you say hide, we'll hide.
David Bowie.
And... Yes, I can see Phil writing that. Well, you've got half of it.
Let's Dance.
I'll give you 1 point for being able to read, which I think is very fair. But at the end of round 3, Alvin's team 14, Phil's team 14. Round 4 is for both teams, so take your pens up. 10 songs with a theme. The theme is night, and I'd like you to identify as many of the artists as you can. So you hear 10 songs, I'd like 10 artists written down. They all have a theme of the night.
In a faded envelope, everybody's like brick. So you turn on the smile 'cause you think it's a big time, because you're so bored in the star. But nobody knows who you are, don't even know your name.
Come on now, try and understand the way I feel under your command.
When the sun goes down, the moon is near. I'm scared to death 'cause your face is clear.
Well, I have to follow you, though you did not want me to. I just can't stop loving you, babe. You see, I just can't stay away.
Let me tell you about a place somewhere up in New York way.
Someone to be come to in between the dark and the light.
There's always lots of pretty girls with figures they don't try to hide. I woke up on the floor. I asked you for some breakfast. Shoved me out the door. I jumped onto the late bus.
Great to see one of last year's contestants there who didn't do so well. Right, Alvin, how many have you got?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a bit.
7 and a bit. Right, Alvin claims 7 and a bit. Phil, how many do you think you have?
I think, honestly, 9.
Honestly, 9. Would you guys do your dishonest 7.5 first, Alvin?
Visage.
Right.
Number 2, we don't know.
Right, you could get points for pronunciation here.
All right.
Right.
Petit Smith.
Petit Smith.
Number 4, we're not sure about. Number 5, Candy Staton.
Yes. Well,
Number 6, Sam Cooke. Number 7, Fagles. Number 8, Heatwave. Number 9, the Drifters. And number 10, Dr. Feelgood. Now they've got all those that didn't have them before.
Philip's a gentleman and a scholar and won't cheat too much. I'll tell you how many you've got in a moment. Could you like to rattle yours up, Phil?
Yeah, well, the first one was Visage. Night Train. Second one, I'm not sure, I'll say Status Quo, though, just, why not? Patti Smith, Graham Parker, I thought. We said Gladys Knight then, I'm not too sure. Sam Cooke, The Eagles, Heatwave, Drifters, Dr. Feelgood.
Right, I can tell you that you have 8 and Alvin also has 8.
Thanks, Albert.
And the answers, if you're playing at home: Night Train Visage, The Motors Dancing the Night Away, Patti Smith, Because the Night, Hold Back the Night, Graham Parker, Candy Statton's Nights on Broadway, Sam Cooke, Twisting the Night Away, one of these nights, the Eagles, Boogie Nights, Heatwave, The Drifters, Saturday Night at the Movies, and finally Back in the Night, Dr. Feelgood. So, the end of round 4, Alvin's team 22, Phil's team 22. Now it gets heated. Individual round, no conferring. Kim, you're first to go. An extract for you from Donald Fagen's video, New Frontier, and questions after you've seen it.
Well, I can't wait.
Donald Fagen. Can you name the album that track was taken from?
Was it Nightfly?
It was, yes, Nightfly. And can you name the other musician, the partner he had in Steely Dan?
No, I don't think I can.
No, it was Walter Becker. So, I can give you 1 point out of possible 2. Well done on that. Nick, for you, a clip of Japan, and afterwards, the questions.
I'm walking young and strong, but just a little too thin now. Maybe happy, but I haven't a clue to this life. In my mind, stay with me. We could learn to fight like a good boy should. Cling to me. We are blacked out in visions of China tonight.
I did Sylvia in Japan and Visions of China. They only had 2 top 10 hits, Japan. Do you know what they were?
Ghosts and that Roxy Music song.
Not quite.
I know it. I know it. It's gone.
I second that emotion.
Ah, that's it. Yeah.
So, 1 point there. Alvin, for you, a question about Ricky Lee Jones.
How come you don't come and PLP with me down at the meter no more? And how come you turn off the TV and hang that sign on the door when we call and we call? How come you say, hey, what can make a boy behave this way? Yeah.
That was Ricky Lee Jones, and what was the song?
I love her. She's great, isn't she? She's terrific. Chucky's in love.
Chuck E's in Love for 1 point. For the other point, can you name her last single, which was an old Drifters number?
Oh, not Last Dance for Me.
No. Do you have a final stab? An old Drifters number that she recorded, her last single.
Gosh. I just love her, that's all.
Oh, good. No points for loving, and also no points for Under the Boardwalk. Right, Phil, you're next, and here's a clip for you of Van Morrison.
We've got to put our heads together. I'm sure that we can work it out. I'm weighing up the situation, checking it out, taking it further, checking it out. This is a working situation. I'm telling you without a doubt.
Van Morrison for 1 point. Name 15 of his albums. No, name a few of his albums for the first point.
Okay. The early stuff I can remember, like Astral Weeks, Moon Dance,
Right.
St. Dominic's Preview.
Yeah. Give me one more and you've got your point.
The last
Well,
one.
The Best of Van Morrison.
the best of Van Morrison, absolutely right. For the other point, which 60s group did he front?
Oh, them.
Them. Yes, you have your 2 points. Well done. Great question for you coming up, Morrissey, after you've seen this clip of film from way back.
Don't wait about for me. I don't want you, can you see? Well, I got somebody new, and she ain't me like you. You ain't no more. Well, it's such a pity, 'cause you're so pretty. I'll keep you on a string. Honey, you'll do more than anything, but don't knock upon my door. I don't want you anymore. I don't love you as before. Well, you're getting just a bore. You were through like Amy Blue. You were through like Amy Blue. You were through like Amy Blue. No more. Yeah.
That's good. Great singer, Billy Fury and Don't Knock Upon My Door. He had 11 top 10 hits, Morrissey. How many can you name?
I Will. Last Night Was Made for Love.
Right,
Like I've Never Been Gone.
right.
Halfway to Paradise.
That'll do. Yes, of course.
Thousands,
You
yeah.
stacks of them in summer. Great.
Yes.
Because you actually starred with Billy in
Yeah.
Pedal,
Do
didn't
you know what Kim said then?
What?
She said, oh, my mum's in there somewhere. And the singer's at the back.
Great. Not only that, not only a little bit of history, but also 2 points for Morrissey. And finally, in round 5, some U2 for you, Derek.
Stupid boy, you in the table and say you're able to, boy. Broken toy, shout and shout, the inside out of you don't know. Electric coat, if you don't know. Electric coat.
Powerful stuff live, U2. Can you name all the members of the group?
Edge, Bono, or Bono Vox,
Right.
Larry Mullen Jr. and Adam Clayton.
Absolutely right for 2 points. It's neck and neck at the end of round 5. Alvin's team 26, Phil's team 27. Well, this is a round that's going to sort out the winner. Quick fire questions, fingers on the buzzers, 2 points for a right answer, 1 point if I throw it over. Who's currently singing about dancing girls? Yes, Kim.
Nick Kershaw.
Nick Kershaw, 2 points. Dancing in the Street was a hit for which group? Morrissey.
Martha Reeves and the Vandellas.
Martin Vandellas, 2 points. Who was recently in the charts with Girls Just Wanna Have Fun? Kim.
Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper, yeah. Who produced Michael Jackson's Thriller album? Nick.
Quincy Jones.
2 points for you. Name the new Cure LP. The new LP by The Cure, Nick.
The Top.
The Top, right. Who's the lead singer with The Cure? Nick.
Robert E. Smith.
Robert Smith, yes, 2 points for you. Who's this? Yes, Phil.
Stevie Nicks.
That's right. Fleetwood Mac and...
Sarah.
it wasn't. I'll give you 1 point for that. 1 point. Are you going to tell me who the song was?
Is it something called Rinner Run or something?
No, it was Dreams.
Oh.
And it's Stevie Nicks' birthday today. Happy birthday, Stevie. Right, 2 points if you can tell me Black Magic Woman was a hit for Fleetwood Mac in which year, Derek?
68.
In 68, 2 points. Special AKA have been recently singing about which man? Yes, Kim.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela. Can you name the new Human League album? Nick.
Hysteria.
Hysteria. That's Hysteria. Name the lead guitarist in Pink Floyd. It's Derek.
Dave Gilmour.
Dave Gilmour, yes, he's done well on pop quiz in the past. Who in Pink Floyd's considering the pros and cons of hitchhiking? Nick.
Roger Waters.
Roger Waters is. Who is finally singing Against All Odds? Morrissey.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins is for 2 points. At the end, we have Alvin's team with 36 and Phil's team of 1 with 42. but an exciting one and very close as well. So we say, first of all, good night and commiserations to the losers. Kim Wilde having a gulp of water. And Morrissey, who I'm sure will be back again.